Hey everyone, today I'm going to do a review on the Under Armour Torch. I never thought about buying Under Armour and actually wearing them, like basketball wise. Um, so I just bought these and just thought, oh, I'll just give something new a try, and actually fell in love with these. So yeah, I'm starting off with the traction. There's a multi diamond shaped traction going on, both heel and toe. Goes from big to small, and also big to small through to the midfoot. Um, I don't seem to find any problems with the traction at all with this pattern, and it seems to be much better than anything I've played in. So I could probably rate these a 10 right now, and yeah, it's just a really good traction. Uh, Maybe because like it's similar to a herringbone where it goes up and down, up and down. So and when you uh, jab step, like this will help you grip to the floor, like this groove here, like these grooves. So and also laterally, and forward and backwards. Um, yeah, and through these red areas, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. There's like a textured rubber, so I think these texture rubber is helping you not losing your grip while like maybe you're on your sides or something like that. So it really grips to the floor. Simple as that. So moving on the cushion of the shoes. Under Armour uses a micro G, which is a foam-based material which is similar to like a Nike Luna, but these are not encased in any outer pylons. Whatever you can see there, that material, that dotted material, that's the cushion that your foot is riding on. So, and in my opinion, these like the cushion, like the softness of the foam, it's better than the Lunar Hyperdunk. And if you remember my previous video about the Lunar Hyperdunks, I think there is a lack of Lunar in them, whereas these are the right amount, in my opinion, anyway. And if you remember what I said about the Lunar Hyperdunk, the Lunar material is in pods, whereas there's one in heel and one in forefoot. But with the Under Armour, there is just straight micro G foam throughout the whole thing. So it's one piece of material. So and transition will be really smooth because there's no change in material throughout the midsole. So moving on to upper of the shoes. In my opinion, these look similar to like a Nike Hyperfuse, without the Hyperfuse. Even the patterns going on like in these areas here. Um, but the material, it's synthetic leather. It's like a little bit of shine on them, so I believe they're synthetic. And there's a little bit of detailing they try to do, like dots or something like that. I don't know. You probably won't be able to see it. Yeah, like throughout these. It doesn't really do anything. It's just there, so for decoration, I guess. Um, there's no flywire or hyperfuse or anything like that. So the synthetic leather is really soft. So there's not like you can move around and be really comfortable. Um, the heel counter, there's not much to it. It's just like a plastic, oh not plastic, sorry, like a little bit of cardboard within the heel, and it's not really sculpted. So you get a slight little slip, but not too much. So it's good enough to hold, like keep your foot in place. And as you can see, there's a heel tab. This is stupid. Why would you have a heel tab when your foot is like when you're in it? When you jump, this obviously bends and gets in the way. To me, this does not make sense. But after a while, like probably I don't know, 20 minutes, let's say, this starts to bend, so you can't really feel it, but it's still there. It's kind of annoying, but you get used to it. And the lockdown of these, they're quite good. They're not perfect like in any means, but it keeps your foot in place, like at least probably like the front part or most of the front, most of your foot is going to be kept in place. And if you like high tops because the ankle thing, they tied up really tight and really hugs your foot. But after a while, the tongue, like when you're in the shoes like this and you're moving around like forward and backwards, this starts to move when you wiggle it and starts to slide out. So that gets really, really annoying, and you have to like constantly like just pull it up and put it back in place, and then play for a little while, and probably happen again, and you put it back in place. But hey, what can you do? And the tongue is really padded, so you can't feel any lace pressures, but that is another problem because there's no air flowing through the tongue. And also, if you can see, there's holes in the side panels of the shoes, both sides, but it's covered with material, so there's not really much airflow flowing through the shoes. In a way, it's good because it helps the micro G break in much more easy, but after a while, like it probably is really annoying because all the foam is really soft, but there's no airflow through it, so it makes your foot really, really sweaty. Never, haven't experienced it, but it might happen. That's why I'm just putting it out there. So going to the fit of the shoes. If you recall my previous videos about like Hyperdunk 2011, 2012, I put an insert into the arch area. I don't have to do it for these, and I still don't feel any pain. I don't know why. It might be because how they're designed. Who knows? But they have arch support there, and I think it's probably like a TPU or some kind of plastic. It's not really significant, as you can see, but it's enough to keep your foot in place and not tilt inwards. And it's like it's not stiff to any means, but yeah, just didn't have the need to put in an insert to make my foot feel comfortable, and I guess these are good fit wise. Nothing much to say apart from that. And lockdown, as I said previously, is pretty good. It's not perfect. There's still a little bit of slippage with the heel. Other than that, it's pretty good. So overall, with the Under Armour Torch, I'll probably rate these solid 8.5 out of 10. Only problems probably is just the airflow and also the heel slippage. Like it's just slightly, but it's still a little bit of a problem. It's not perfect, so, and also the tongue, it gets really annoying. And one other problem is the laces. They're really long. I'll show you right now. If you pull them really tight, they become really, really long. Like bam. You might want to tuck it in or change laces or even tie it a few times to make it shorter. Otherwise, it's like bouncing around and it's really annoying. Other than that, yeah, these shoes are really comfortable, and if you don't care about your foot getting really, really sweaty, I would recommend these. These sell on eBay for about $90, I believe, and they're probably going to drop in price soon. Once that happens, I'll probably cop a few more pairs. Alright, laters.